Welcome everybody to Construction Management for 2014. This is the first time that we've actually changed the name. We've dropped the 1, so it's no longer Construction Management 1, it's just Construction Management, and you guys are going to be the first cohort that goes through the slightly shortened, newer version of Construction Management. So there's a little bit of detail about myself. Joshua Pienaar. I'm going to be the course coordinator and the lecturer for Term 3. I'm in Sydney, so if you guys are ever in the area, please do drop me a line and we can go for a quick coffee. There's a nice little coffee shop just below the campus building, so I look forward to seeing you guys in Sydney. There's also some phone numbers and also an email address and a Skype address that you can use. Suggestion is that you write those down. It's also available on the Moodle site. If you need to get a hold of me, those would be the easiest ways. Remember, for course-related information or course-related questions, everything goes on to the Q&A forum. Alright, so that's our preferred line of communication. So there you can see the first line there, Q&A forum. So please make sure that when you do want to talk to me, you post those onto the Q&A forum. My aim is to respond to you guys within about 24 hours. Sometimes it will be a lot shorter. And if you need an answer on the weekend, obviously just send me a text maybe and let me know that you've got an urgent question for me. And in terms of assignments, I will try and get those assignments back to you within 2 weeks. Most of the time I get them back to you within a few days. And the reason for that is that I want you guys to learn from the mistakes that you've made in the previous assessments and not make those same mistakes in the follow-ups. I'm not keen on extensions of time, so if you can avoid it, please do. If you are going to apply for an extension of time very close to the due date, I am going to refuse it. It's not good planning unless you can show me that there's something that's really impacted your plans for the term. Alright, so try and avoid those, and I'll try and keep up my side of the bargain as well. We have online lectures planned for this term. There's going to be 8 of them, 1 for each of the topics, and all of those lectures are going to happen on Monday nights from about 7 p.m. onwards. Right, so that's Queensland time, and you guys can log on to the Blackboard Collaborate session, and we will have those sessions. They won't be long, maybe 10-20 slides at the most, each of those, and it will just be a few teasers of how to get through the information in the textbook and also the study guide that I've prepared for you. If you do need additional sessions, I'm open to that. We can definitely have more sessions. If you have questions, we can handle those. The T-Room is available for you. You can access that at any point in time. It's already open from 2 weeks before the start of term, and you can start collaborating with your fellow classmates. Also, from 2 weeks before the start of term, all of the assessment items are available. Nothing stops you from working ahead. Alright, so nothing stops you from working ahead. Or remember though that I will only be back from leave the day that term starts. So if you have any questions, you won't have any answers from me before day 1 of the term. Alright, so just keep that in mind. But in the meantime, please do go ahead, read the study guide, read all of the textbooks, and see if you can get going on those assessment items. The short answer assessment items, you can just knock them over really quickly. You can do those maybe 2 hours. You'll be able to finish at least 4 of the assessment items. The other 2, a little bit more intense, and we'll talk about that in a follow-up session. I've planned the course so that you guys can have a bit of a break. So around the 20th to the 5th of January, there won't be any activities, so also no due items in that period, so that you can spend some time with the family. Now, the only compulsory attendance for this course is on the 3rd of February and possibly the 4th, if we have a lot of students. Looking at the number of students that we currently have, this is about the last week in September that I'm making this recording, we will only need 1 night. Alright, so far it's only on the 3rd of February that we are going to have those presentations. So please make sure that you are available for those. Changes that I've made for this year, I've made the assessment items a lot shorter. right? It's been a contentious issue in the past, so I've made them a little bit shorter. The questions are a little bit more punchy, and I've removed the online quizzes, and only one of those quizzes remains. Alright, so there's a big quiz right at the end of term that covers the whole of the textbook. Nothing stops you, of course, from doing those immediately. And as I said, the due dates all have been changed around the holiday dates so that we can, you know, at least spend some time with the family. Alright, so if we have any questions, remember, I prefer if you guys can post them onto the Q&A forum, and then I will be able to respond to you. Alright, so welcome to the course. I look forward to spending the next 13 weeks with you guys. Remember, try and make it as interactive as possible. Ask the questions, try and make the sessions that we have Monday nights. If you cannot make them, view them afterwards. The recordings will be available, but see if you can join us for those sessions. It will be great fun if we can have a two-way street instead of just me talking about some very boring slides. Alright, so there we go. That's everything that I wanted to say in the welcome message. Have a look out for the video on the assessment items. Alright, great stuff.